Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today we're going to be talking about the Barbie movie. I wanted to do this a lot sooner. I went to watch it about a week and a half ago with my mum. And I've just got some thoughts. I'm not a movie critic. I do like movies, but I'm not a movie critic, and I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on the movie. It's got a lot of hype, but I feel like it's overhyped. It's got good things and bad things in my opinion, which I want to go through them with you now. So, what did I like about the movie? So, Margot Robbie, you can't deny she looks so much like Barbie. I thought they did. I mean, she's beautiful anyway, isn't she? I thought she looked really good as Barbie. They gave her like 20 something wigs, didn't they, in the movie? And the role was definitely made for her. That's what I thought anyway. I found out something else since that. There was rumours that it was going to go to Anne Hathaway or Amy Schumer, but I don't think they could have done as good a job as Margot Robbie, in my opinion anyway. So I've gone on to say I like the beginning of the movie where it showed the young girls. Oh, by the way guys, if you haven't watched this movie, there's going to be plenty of spoilers, so if you haven't watched it and are planning on watching it, then I'd just click out, because I'm going to ruin it for you basically. So I like the beginning of the movie where it showed the young girls playing with the traditional dolls, and then Barbie was made and they destroyed the dolls. They really went to town, didn't they, in like picking the dolls up by the legs and smashing the heads on the pavement. I don't know, I got some kind of satisfaction with that. It was very fierce, but proved the point of everything having a shelf life, especially to young children, and they're always looking for the next best thing. So I liked how they incorporated that into the beginning of the movie. I really enjoyed when Barbie threw a party for girls' night, and that dance that's going viral on TikTok. If you don't know what I mean, go and check it out. At this point you'll know what I mean, trust me. So yeah, I really liked that. I love the dance for it. I just think it's really good. So what I didn't like, the scene where Barbie dismisses Ken, Ryan Gosling, at her party and says you can go now, and tells him every night is girls' night. I don't know, I just felt so bad for Ken, you know. Basically he wanted to stick around and she's like, oh no, you can go now. And he's kind of like, well, I thought I'd stay over. And she's like, why? And he's like, well, because we're girlfriend and boyfriend now. And, you know, she's like, no, you can go now. So I didn't like that. I didn't like how dismissive she was. So I've just gone on to say Ken is under the impression that because he is Barbie's boyfriend, they should live together. So he should move into Barbie's dream house. And she says no, basically he doesn't belong there. It's not Barbie and Ken's dream house, it's Barbie's dream house. Which, yes, it's a valid point. But the hurt on poor Ken's face, I just felt so bad for poor Ken. I felt it a bit harsh. But let's just say later on in the movie, which I'm also going to discuss, Ken does get his own back on poor little Barbie. Guys, I know it's just a movie and I'm just sharing my likes and dislikes with you. I thought Margot Robbie played a beautiful Barbie, and Ryan Gosling was her perfect Ken. They just looked amazing together. You can't deny that. They look like the ultimate couple, didn't they? I just loved seeing the set. I think what I went to the cinema for is to see the set, to see Barbie's dream house, and I like that part of it. My inner child came out basically. It's like going to Disneyland and seeing the pink princess castle as soon as you go through the doors. Well, that's how you see it in Paris. I've never been to the Florida one or any American Disneylands. I've been to one in Hong Kong, which isn't as good. But anyway, I'm digressing now. I'm just trying to say, you know, as soon as I sat down and you saw the dream house, it kind of takes you back to your childhood. So yeah, I like that part of it. I just love seeing the set and what the Barbie and Kens would wear. It took me back to my youth. I adored my Barbies growing up. That's why I really wanted to go and watch it. And then I put, did you hear they're building a Barbie dream house? Are you excited, or do you think Barbie Mania has gone too far? It's going to be in Arizona. So put me a comment down below. If you live in America, do you think you'd go to this Barbie dream house? I mean, if you're a massive Barbie fan, I feel like people would go. Would you go though? Anyone that's watching, I'd really, really love to know in the comments. So Barbie and Ken went to the real world, which I won't go too much into it, as I don't want to spoil this movie too much for you, if you are planning to go and watch it and haven't yet. So there's some things I'm trying to keep back and not spoil. Anyhow, back to Barbie and Ken in the real world. It was nice to see that, and then a few more actors came in, like Will Ferrell and America Ferrera. I don't know if I pronounced her name right, but that's how I pronounce it. Let's talk Will Ferrell. Love him or hate him, he's a massive actor, and I just think they could have done more with his role in this movie. I realise the role is about Barbie, but even so, it was kind of a blink and you miss him role. He can't have been in it more than 10 minutes. I was waiting for his witty behaviour and one-liners, and it just never happened for me. It was so disappointing. I think it was quite a serious role for him. America Ferrera, though, is completely different. I'm so glad she was cast. Do you remember her in Ugly Betty? I used to be obsessed with that show and recently watched it again from start to finish. I'm glad she got to be her beautiful self too. In Ugly Betty, she was really dulled down and was made to look, I hate saying the word ugly, but the show was called Ugly Betty, so I will say it. She's made to look less glamorous than her glamorous self, let me just say it that way. And she's just so stunning. I mean, how stunning is she though? Margot Robbie's stunning, but you know, America Ferrera is really, really stunning. I wouldn't say more stunning than Margot Robbie, but yeah, I just feel like she's a really, really stunning actress, and I've not seen her in anything since Ugly Betty. If she's been in anything else, let her go now, because I'd like to watch it, because I really do like her as an actress. I know the focus was on Margot Robbie as Barbie, but I think America Ferrera is stunning too, and it was good that that was showed. What I enjoyed is that America Ferrera was in the last half of the movie. It wasn't a cameo appearance like Will Ferrell seemed to be. He can't have been in it for more than 10 minutes, could he? Maybe it's just as well because I didn't like his acting skills in the movie. I'm an absolute big, massive Will Ferrell fan, but I didn't like him in that movie. I feel like he just didn't have enough of an appearance in there. And there's probably only so much that they could have done with that role that they gave him. But I'm kind of wondering if it's got anything to do with that new movie he's bringing out. So he's got a new movie coming out called Strays. It's about dogs and he's doing one of the voices. So I'm wondering if it's got anything to do with that, the fact that he had to do both movies around the same time, because Strays is coming out in the next week or so, I think, week or two. So he would have filmed them at the same time, so it could have been something to do with that. Not saying it is, guys, but I'm just giving you my thoughts again. So let's go on to the next bit. America Ferrera was in the film from Barbie arriving in the real world to going back to Barbieland, which I'll go into in a minute. So like I said, Barbie went back to Barbieland and America Ferrera and the actress that played her daughter went with her. All the Kens had taken over Barbieland and brainwashed the Barbies. It was now called Kendom. I didn't like this scene that she's doing, because it's nonsense. So Barbie, Margot Robbie had a scene where she was face down crying about how ugly she was. I mean, come on. Even the narrator, yes, the narrator, because there was one in certain parts of the movie, the narrator said maybe the producers shouldn't have put that line in for Margot Robbie and that maybe they had cast the wrong actress. I think that was meant to be a bit of a joke, but she was crying about how ugly she was and things like that. I didn't like that part because, come on. I mean, we all have our ugly days, and I'm sure she does as well. You know, she is still human at the end of the day, but I think we can all agree that she's stunning. So that's that. America Ferrera was telling her that she was so beautiful and giving her a pep talk, and then she had a light bulb moment. It was like she was in her days. Barbie realised it was because the Kens had taken over Barbieland. Barbie said, "You need to talk to all the Barbies. We need to find a way to get to the Barbies without the Kens so we can take Barbieland back." In a nutshell, that's the movie without going too much into it. If you're going to go and watch it, I really hope you're not watching this review at this point because it will spoil it for you, and I really don't want that. What I will say, for me, the best parts of this movie is the set and the ending of the movie, and not because it finished. If you have watched it, you will know. I'll remind you, it's the car scene right at the end, well, more where Barbie goes once she gets out of the car. It's a really tough one to call, as there were some good parts of the movie, but also I am a little disappointed in the movie. It's supposed to be the movie of the year, some are even saying the movie of the decade. Was it terrible? No. Have I seen worse movies? Yes. But I thought they could have done better. I don't even know what I was expecting. So going to watch the Barbie movie, I had no expectations beyond wanting to see the set, the dream house, the car, things like that. And also the Barbies. There was the woman from Bridgerton who was in it, the one with red hair. She was in the first series of Bridgerton, and she was in it like blink and you miss it. She's another one that I would have liked to have seen more in it because I really, really like her as an actress. But when she was in Bridgerton, she was really, really good as an actress. I will put a picture of her in the video so you can know who I mean. I'm sure you know who I mean if you've watched Bridgerton and also watched the Barbie movie. But yeah, I'll put that in, and I'll also put her name, like in real life. So yeah, basically she came on and then was gone, and I thought, is she coming back or not? I wish she'd been in it a little bit more. So I don't know what I was expecting. I was just expecting more. And I don't know what that more is. I just feel like they could have done so much more, and I feel like the ending of the movie was really rushed. These are just my thoughts, beauties. You have to go and make your own mind up and let me know what you think. Or if you have already seen it and wanted to know my thoughts, here they are. Let me know yours in the comments. What I did think was good about the movie is it makes a point that Barbie can be anything she sets her mind to, and that she's an independent woman and doesn't need to rely on a man for anything, and that's so powerful. It's very female empowerment, and I love that about it. It kind of gave me goosebumps in a way of just how empowering to women the movie was. Barbie knew that Ken loved her and that he was created for her, but she just didn't have the same feelings, and said to Ken, "I need to be Barbie and you need to be Ken. We don't need to be Barbie and Ken together." It just makes you realise you have to be happy within yourself. No one can make you feel that way. That last part of the movie was quite empowering. Before I leave you with that, Ryan Gosling is an amazing singer as well as a great actor. I didn't know he could sing till today, but oh my gosh, no, I didn't like that part of the movie where he was strumming and singing to Barbie, then all of the other Kens joined in to sing to their Barbies. It suddenly became a musical. So when you go to watch a movie and then it suddenly goes into a musical like that, it's kind of like, what am I watching? Am I watching a film? Am I watching a musical? He's got an amazing voice, Ryan Gosling. I found that song very, very cheesy, but it's gone viral, I think, on Spotify. I think I read that it had gone viral. The thing you may not know about me, because I don't really talk about my other hobbies, interests, I love a good musical. Chicago is my favourite. So if you want it to be a musical, make it a musical. If you want it to be a film, make it a film. It's that simple in my mind. But yeah, that's just me personally. Watching Ryan Gosling sing that song, which, let's be honest, it will probably go viral. So even like when I was writing the notes that same night, I knew it was going to go viral if it hasn't already done so. That part of the movie wasn't for me. So even when I was writing my notes up that night, I knew that song was going to go viral. You just know, don't you, when something's going to go viral, and that cheesy song has gone viral on Spotify. So what did you think, guys? What are your thoughts? The last thing I'll say is I'm not a film critic, just a viewer, and I thought I'd review it and give you my thoughts. I did say when I changed my channel name from Beauty with Andy to Makeup and More with Andy that you will see some different content from me, not just beauty or makeup related, because there is more to me than that, just like there is more to us all. So I want to show you guys that. I want to show you my different layers. I'm like an onion. look out for more film reviews in the future, and if you have a particular film you want me to go see and I think I will be interested in it, I'll go and watch it and review it for you. I'm going to watch at least 3 films between now and the end of December. Before I conclude this video, I have a few interesting facts. I heard that some different actresses were set in mind to play the traditional Barbie role that Margot Robbie played, such as Anne Hathaway. Now, I love Anne Hathaway, but I couldn't imagine anyone but Margot Robbie playing the role of traditional Barbie. Can you guys? Also, Margot Robbie has come out and said if it was a film about traditional Barbie, she wouldn't have done the roles. If it was a film based on just her as Barbie and no other Barbies and Ken wasn't in there, because she really wanted to work with Ryan Gosling for a while now, she made that a point, she wouldn't have done the Barbie movie, so it could have all gone a different way anyway. And then that concludes the video, guys. So it's short and sweet, really. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you've seen the Barbie movie. I'd love to hear about them. Please like, it really does help get my small channel out there. Share and comment, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye guys.